Alrighty. We are live streaming, I think. Yeah. Cool. Oh, my other microphone is on. Now only one microphone is on. And okay, we should be good. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna work on some songs and make them good. So yeah. I need to focus on this transition area here. I mean, this whole section here is pretty much fine, just needs mixing stuff. And then this section, I need to just like focus on transitions and making this smooth, right? So I'm just like not a fan of the main hat in this build sequence thing. It needs more like high end and shit. It sounds like too transient heavy or whatever. So I'm just gonna like layer a bunch of more noisy hats and shit, and then we'll see how this goes. Add this over here. There are all the hats. Add a utility. Bring this all the way down. Just put both of these guys in a group. Let's pan one to the right and one to the left a little bit. Shit, I was muted. I don't know how long I was muted for. The problem here is that this is it's definitely leaning, so I'm gonna have this swap on and off for every other. Yeah, just like this. And you can just have this swap constantly, right? Also kind of an issue. I mean, it's cool sound design, but it's kind of like difficult to mix because this is now like a part of the drums, right? cool. Yeah, let's just run it back one more time. Let's go back. Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's enough work. Let's look at something else, I guess. Yeah. So, I guess we touched on that yesterday. Um, let's check out This guy. Yeah, this guy. All right, I need to start like I'm gonna start organizing songs together and start actually fully planning for an EP or an album. I have plenty of songs and they're all like kind of a similar vibe, and I really need to like jot down all my thoughts, the structure of the songs, like the order of songs and how everything can go together. I need to like I don't know. I've been doing some soul searching recently, and I think I'm kind of like frustrated with my current progress in terms of like getting better. Like I want to be much better. I want to be improving more than I am, you know? Stagnation and all that. And uh when reflecting, I realized most of my growth comes when I actually finish and put out music and try to get a whole ass project together and make everything sound as clean as possible and all sound similar in texture and vibe. And uh yeah, and I haven't done any of that in a while, since what, last summer. So I need to start doing that instead of just like fucking around and just like experimenting. There's like time for experimentation, and then there's time for getting down to work and trying to finish up music, and I need to do that now. I need to like actually polish and design a plan and everything. So yeah. I don't know. I want like another layer for the squelch thing here. Is what I'm looking for. So yeah, just make another MIDI thing, the squelch generator thing here. Because we got what we got right now is like this kind of bassy guy. Which I mean, maybe I could just make this guy better and beefier. Can I? That definitely does something. So we can boost the EQ in the beginning, then it can get saturated, and then I can. Why is there so much delay? That's weird. I don't get it, but I think this is fine actually. Come on. I would make this mono, right? Not poly. I don't know how to do that on operator. I should, but it is not it's not coming to mind right now. So let's just like duplicate that guy, and then let's just duplicate this shit. And then we can EQ out the lows. good, Samba. I mean, I'm sorry, Zabumafu, Djibouti, Djibouti. It's for surely Djibouti. I guess this is finished. Like the actual end result is not going to be that much different at all from this guy, I'm sure. Still got a lot of like mixing stuff to do, and I might like be removing some sounds because it gets super fucking busy. There's just so much shit happening all at once. And that's like a whole ass song in of itself. I could just make, I don't know, I could just take that and just throw it on anything. I mean, it's all subjective anyways. Like, it does fill in a purpose. It's not like busy in a bad sense, I guess. It's just that, I don't know, kind of the point of the song is that there's a bunch of shit flying around in the background. That's like the point of it. So it can't be bad if there's a bunch of shit flying in the background. So it's just like, I guess like as like a technical thing, trying to make it not like too overwhelming. Like you don't want the shit flying in the background to grab your central focus, because then if you're listening to the song for the first time, like the central focus needs to be like the melody and the drums and shit. And then if the random sounds take precedence, even though they're not actually contributing to like the melodic idea of the song, then that can be an issue. They're kind of there as like a treat for the attentive listener, you know? But like taming that is kind of difficult. Section is now sounding a lot better. Before, I had like the chords and the growl playing at the same time. But But now the chords get like muted for a second right when the growl plays. Something else right here. Like that doesn't sound like great. But maybe I can like bring that up. Bring this up and then crank up the Q. I don't know. Just like fuck with the distortion. Cat, oh my god, what is your deal? Happening with the sub? What is going on? Do I have... Why is the pitch... Why is it so loud there? I'm so confused. I don't get it. Like, you sound fine right now. When I copy and paste this over, it breaks it. Something's fucked with automation. Let me just lock this. There. Definitely improved it a little bit, made the growl better, and some mixing tweaks. So I'm just going to keep coming back to that, I suppose. What else do we got? I'm in kind of like a weird state of mind. So I think I'm just going to keep working on like projects that already are almost done. Oh, there's this guy. I haven't opened this since I like made it initially, which was like my first or second live stream. So yay. We got house music. Wow. I think the drums kind of suck, and I can work on the drums a bit. And then the second section also kind of suck. So yeah, there's definitely stuff to do. And how do I do this? All right. What do we got here? Yeah, drums too much. I mean, technically, yes. I don't like calling it that though, because it just like, okay, I looked into it, and as far as I can tell, it's not anti-Semitic, but also it's not Jewish. It doesn't come from Jewish people at all. Like, there's no association whatsoever. So like, it just feels weird just to call it that, you know. But it's also not like anti-Semitic or a slur or anything. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it a jaw harp, I think. But yeah. Yeah, again, I think it's totally fine to call it that. It's just are you covering your ass now? Yeah. I think it's fine to call it that. There's like, as far as I can tell, there's no reason. Uh, I don't know. There's no like his. I don't know. The etymology is just extremely vague. I'm just like, why is it called that? It just sounds weird going past your lips, you know. But I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to. I was recording that thing the whole time. But let's see if we make like some more sounds out of this shit. I think that could be a thing. I mean, does it need more sounds? I don't know. I'm not crazy about like the percussion. I got some like randomly generated uh fucking like congas and stuff like that to add like percussion in general, but it sounds kind of obviously randomly generated, I think. That's also like, I don't know, does this... Nothing to change about that song, really. It's like a house song. It wrote itself in like an hour. Yeah, that's about that. Let's see what else we got. There's a few. There's a few guys in here that are kind of weird. They're all kind of weird. Let's see. Where is using V2? There's a certain song I'm looking for that is gone. Also, it's 2024 now. I need to like make a whole new thing. Dreaded white girl. Just the image of I'm sure you know the girl on Instagram with dreads who raps about her third eye and being like just like every wook stereotype condensed into one person. Not a wook per se, just hippie white girl. Yeah, she's living rent free in my head, which is annoying. What are these are all kind of vague. This guy's done. I just need to, I mean, I just need to mix this down, and that'll be boring to watch on stream. So, um, This guy's also pretty much done. Let's go back. Let's go back another year. I tried making Goa once. 130 BPM. That's not Goa. I mean, I don't actually know my fucking psytrance genres, but oh, this guy's weird. This one's super weird. Let's open this one up. This one will be fun, I think, if I remember correctly. If I remember correctly, it's really interesting, but it doesn't particularly sound good. But what I'm doing in it is super interesting, so that's all that matters. But oh my god, yeah, no, someone showed me actually fucking an Instagram picture of them all hanging out together, and I was like, oh shit, I know like 80% of the people in this. So I guess I'm closer than I thought. Shouldn't be talking shit. All right, well, yeah, you take care. Oh yeah, this isn't Psytrance, but this is, what is this? Super task sounding, 55 BPM, and I do some weird shit over here. So. It goes on for a little bit too long, but up here it ends in an interesting. Something like that. Just like chuck this away. And then this. So it's just like not too long. So like it feels like it's like going up forever. But then by the time you start to finally get tired of it, then it like accelerates into here and then ends. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably never ever gonna finish this song or play it out. Love it. All right, take care, man. It was nice. Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's go to something that's like more digestible, that has a chance of ever seeing the light of day. What do we got here? These are all kind of old. Gotta go to Best Buy. Well, which one was that? No, oh, that one I ended up renaming to something else. And then these are all kind of old. Uh, yeah, 2022 folder doesn't have that much interesting shit in it. I think this one's kind of cool. This one is a collaboration with me and oh, what? Okay, no, I don't want to save it. Fuck. God damn it. Okay, music shit. All the way back. Where are you? I think you're at the bottom. Yeah, this is a collaboration with me and my friend Adam, who he's a normie. He makes trap beats, and it ended up being kind of cool. So yeah. All right, well, what do we got here? I used to be a trap producer, so. Yeah, that one's kind of dope. I don't really want to work on it though. It was nice to listen to. Cause like I don't know where else to fucking take that. I guess I could just like go back down into. I could just like structure it. It's like go back into this section and then back into this section, and then it's literally just like pretty generic A B trap beat song structure, but it would work because it sounds cool. Oh, what? Why do I have... These are both called updated. This one's slightly newer. Do I have a newer version of it? Probably. There's also that guy. Oh man, I am overwhelmed. What do I work on? Oh, this one's cool. This one's cool. This song is cool. It's got a vibe to it. It sounds like you're in, I don't know. I don't know. It's got like fantasy forest universe vibe, kind of, maybe a little bit, somewhat, something like that. already have a wider on this. That was not doing much. Yeah, definitely. I don't know. It's got cool vibes in it. This section needs just like a little bit more. We could probably add binaural alien grotto. This guy's good. This guy does not work. I take it back. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try. Fuck it. I'm gonna try a new song. I'm just gonna do sound design. That's all. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, let's I don't know what we're gonna do. Let's open up pigments because I need to get better at pigments. All right, and then let's go to lead fly simulator. That's a fly. I mean, yeah, these are all shit. Electric piano. That's cool. It's like grain delay, some repitch delay, tape echo. Which how do you work? There's several different delays. Here we go. PS delay. Pitch shift delay. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, and it shifts it. Neat. All right, let's what was I gonna do? Oh, so I recently watched a video where you can take sequencer and you can take MIDI and take in from pigments, right? And then the sequencer can play any sequence, right? Why aren't you playing anything? Let's just go new preset, sequencer on. So what's your deal? I don't get it. I don't get what your deal is. I mean, playback, I choose like the size? No. Why can't I figure this out? What's wrong with me? I'm pretty sure like by default. Yeah. Okay, weird. Right, so we can take all of that, and then we can take pigments, and then we can map in from this. Why did that play a sine sweep? I think I had it set so that this is sending into pigments also. Feedback? It was like a pitch feedback? That was weird. Okay. I wonder, there's probably something you can do there, but I guess you could create a feedback with MIDI, and then somehow that was affecting pitch and making it go up in pitch. I don't know, doesn't make any sense to me. But so we can now feed the sequencer to any patch, right? So if I go to what, tracks? What do we got here? We got a lot of shit. There's probably something that's good in here. Noisy gurgle sweep. I mean, this isn't what I was looking for at all, but oh. Why didn't I just save the fucking audio? Why did I save the entire track? Okay. Getting distracted here. Sound generators. Shepherd wobble synth. Take this guy. And then yeah, in from pigments, exit out. So that's a thing, and then we can set this to how do I fucking reset this whole fucking thing? Auto regen on. Okay, that's fucking boring. Man, I'm just like not feeling much. Let's say, let's just take a drum loop. Let's take a drum loop and then. Now, how do I... Oh. Why do I hear myself? Shut up. Okay. How... Also, why was it panned all the way to the left? Oh, I see. Okay. Now, I want to... You can set this on, like, polyrhythmic mode. Yeah. And then, how do I change the length? Also, we need to make this use velocity somehow, right? So maybe that'll sound good. Probably not, but. A resonator on that. And play a minor 9 chord. I can try. Resonator. What the fuck is a minor 9 chord? Probably has the 9th semitone in it. I don't know shit about music theory. I'm gonna be frank. Oh, wait, actually this gives me an idea with a resonator. So something I've been playing around with. I need to make a rack for this because I need to stop. I'm fucking tired of doing this whole thing every single time. Wait, also, I saw Virtual Riot said, if you want to fuck around with this, bring in... Oh. I was hoping. Never mind. Never mind. Vocal? You said something like, some of these presets already have everything selected, but whatever. I should just make my own. But you can make your own resonator with an EQ, right? So I'm going to take... I'm going to map every single frequency in this EQ over here. 0, 3, 7, 10, 14. Why is it called a minor 9? Oh, in halftone steps. So it's probably like a 9th step when you're within the diatonic key, is what I'm guessing. And more voices in the spectral resonator. Yeah, there are definitely... Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't mess around with spectral resonator enough. Here, I'll try that out in a second, but I'm curious about... So this thing here, have frequency A going from 10 to 2000. I can have 20 go to 4000. I can have 30 go to 6000. I can have 40 go to 8000. You can see what I'm doing now. I'm making harmonics. That was 1000, not 10,000. 60 go to 12,000. 70 I can count, go to 14,000, and then 80 goes to 16,000, right? And then we have the Qs pretty high on all of these, right? And then we can map scale over here, increase all this, and minor chord with the 7th and 9th. Okay, gotcha. I'll try that out. I need to learn, you seem to know music theory. What would you recommend be the best way to learn that? Because I'm finally biting the bullet. I'm gonna learn all the stupid fucking terminology. I'm gonna play keyboard. I'm gonna learn... I don't know. I've always been like really can't think of the right word. Why can't I think of any words right now? My brain isn't working. But basically, I'm just recognizing I should actually just like learn it, and like follow the normal terminology. I've been trying to like learn like microtonal music theory and stuff, which just depends on like like intervals, just like mathematical ratios and stuff, which all makes sense. But when it comes down to like actually learning the names of every individual chord and different scales and all of that, I'm pretty weak. So I have here. Basically a resonator, right? And so I can increase the scale. Right? We got a scale. Neat. And then we can add in parallel an inverted phase. So now you only hear the resonance. What I really want to do is I really want to learn like proper like orchestration and shit, like sitting down and writing like a piece with several different instruments in mind, each with their own timbre and stuff, you know, like actual composing, and like knowing the music theory and everything involved for that, instead of just winging it. Because like if you listen to fucking, I was listening to Dead Soon by Tipper today, and I realized how fucking little I know when you think about like how many strings and different instruments are all talking and doing this call and response and layering over each other and just like melding together to create one beautiful sound, but all these individual components are doing it. I need to learn more of that. So that's what I'm really like recognizing. So all right, I got this guy here. I guess I might also want to mess with the Q of these guys, right? Let's map all the Qs right here. And then now the Q for the highest frequency, the highest one, I'm not gonna want to mess with much. So basically I'm gonna set the Qs to be like this one would be 2. Except this, yeah, I'll set this guy to be like 2, and then this can be 5, and this can be 8, and then this is 12, 15, 16, 17, 17.5. I don't know. Basically, that's not actually doing much of anything at all. Why isn't this adjusting the resonance of the other guys? Is it because this, oh, the scale's crazy. Yeah. Okay. So we got this, right? Which is a hoot, really fun. And then we can create another rack. We can duplicate this guy. And then we can map. I guess I should call this guy frequency. That's Q. And so I can take frequency. No, I don't want to map them yet. I'm going to duplicate this, fuck it, 4 times. And then frequency, Q. Oh, and I want more knobs. Frequency, and then this guy can go here, and then this guy can go here, and that guy can go there. And then I can put Q right here. That was the wrong Q. We're getting there. Really want to dive deep? Recommend jazz theory books. Yeah, I should probably have a really old method to get started based on exercises. You copy a given bass with the top 4 notes and a bunch of rules. Nice. Yeah. I've been reading about this is also a common problem of mine is I read about the act of learning instead of actually learning a thing, and then my brain's like, aha, you put effort into learning this thing clearly when I actually haven't. But need to like start why is my brain not working? I can't fucking think of the right words. Listening to thing and then writing it down, transcribing. Start like transcribing pieces just by like ear training and actually working with an instrument, and actually need to like learn piano or keyboard, all that stuff. All right, so we got all this, and then I can take scale. I'm just gonna map all the scales to, no, all the scales will be separate, right? Fuck, this is a mess. But essentially we got like 4 different, they're basically oscillators that have the same envelope as whatever frequency they're going over for the other thing. Because when you have a scale high enough for like an EQ or whatever, there's a high resonance, these turn into their own. Whoa. Right? It's just sine waves at that point. Anyways, so you could go in to each individual guy if you want, and then get randomize, and now they have their own unique like timbre, because all the individual frequencies are going to be weird. And this guy, and then this guy, and then also, question is, what if I don't like jazz? Will studying jazz theory also just be interesting, or do I have to like listen to classical piano music and stuff as part of the learning process? So we got all this shit, right? And then we can take a spell book, which is always fun, and then we can just slap the spell book on frequencies, right? Now let's put this on the drums. Gotcha, thank you. Appreciate that. I'll check it out. Now, okay, we have this in its own group. We can create another chain. We'll turn that guy down. And then that sounds like shit now. Let's go back to this guy. And then this is taking in from pigments, and then we can... Oh, accidentally killed the sequencer. Shit. I wonder if there's a way to like save the sequencer for a thing while you go through different patches. I gotta say, I don't really like classical music all that much, but also I've not been exposed to it. And I know it has like incredible depth, and especially when you start like really analyzing something, or at least once you learn how to appreciate something in a deeper way, then like opens up stuff. Like, I used to really hate breakbeat. I thought it was like a really boring genre, and then I learned how to break dance, which is just a way of dancing to breakbeat, and then going to shows where I was playing breakbeat, I was able to just like very basics of Indian classical music theory, and then now when I listen to like people sing ragas, I find it, I enjoy listening to it, and I used to not like the sound of people singing at all. So I'm sure same fucking thing once you like understand counterpoint and composition and all that shit at like a higher level, then it starts sounding a lot cooler. So yeah, definitely, I think that's definitely next on my list. Like, just appreciating and listening to more like classical music, or as like actually studying it and trying to play fucking keyboard. So that's a thing. I gotta figure out like a nice regimen, because Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so this all sucks, right? What can we do to make it not suck? I'm just like, what can we do? We can take here. Let's take some drums from a project file from before. Tracks drums. This one. This is from my tutorial I made on glitch shop drums. And then let's fucking delete all of that. Yeah, totally. And I'm not saying like I definitely can like appreciate. I don't think it sounds bad, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. So like instead of all this shit, let's just get rid of all that. Yeah, I think learning more improvisation and jazz in general, I think would be wise for me because at least I mean I've been really enjoying learning tabla and studying Indian classical music. At least Hindustani classical music is like all based on improvisational frameworks. So I mean I don't know. Does jazz use frameworks generally? Probably. I mean, yeah, that's what the theory is. It's not you're not just like completely randomly mashing keys, even though it might sound like that to someone who doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Um, but like a lot of the like you're basically taught like at least playing tabla, you have to be like playing with like the bass drum at these certain sections of every rhythmic cycle, and then you mute it at these sections of the rhythmic cycle, and you end every phrase with certain drum phrases, and then once you start like pairing these different rules together, you can improvise within it, and then it still sounds good, and then you can improvise with other people and all that jazz. And that's been super fun, just because I find it to be more stimulating than just like repeatedly doing the same thing over and over again. Though there's still definitely a lot of that in tabla. Like you literally just like play the same dati dagat nagana pattern over and over and over again. And you have to recite rhythms over and over again for like hours and hours and hours a day. Like it probably took me like 10 hours before I could like even make the sound right. And then okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Well, ultimately, I mean, I'm not like truly looking for improvisation because I want to learn more for like orchestrating, I suppose. I just want to get better at fucking creating idea, writing multiple different instruments that work together to create some greater thing. I want to stop not just writing fucking basic 4-bar chord progressions, but like level up and start thinking about writing progressions that last the entirety of a song, you know? Like everything I do is extremely loopy. All of my ideas pretty much repeat themselves and then like maybe some variation of them will repeat over and over again. But I very, very seldomly can tell a story that evolves from point A to point B to point C to point D all the way through and tells a whole story from start to finish over a long period of time. And I want to learn more of that because like at least start scratching that fucking muscle. So yeah, probably transcribing would be a great thing to start. But also, yeah, the thing is I don't really play much instruments. I need to learn keyboard, I need to learn to transcribe stuff, and then just start studying some like the basics of theory and like common chords and shit that pop up and all that. Alright, let's get rid of... Wait, no, this... Now let's get dynamic funky sub. Paleagnon funky sub. This guy. Orchestration. Okay. Neat. I presume, do I need to know a shit ton to be able to digest any of it at all? So that is also a thing. Alright, let's get this guy. And take in from the kick. See, the thing is, like, this past year, I've spent so much time learning just, like, percussion, which has been super fun, playing drums and stuff, but, like, very little of it is actually, at least at the moment, translating to my main way of making music, which is in a DAW, all in the box. Like, I have a microphone now, and I can record myself playing tabla, but it doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to be playing for, like, fucking 10 years before it's going to be like at a level that I want to perform taking on. And it's been rewarding, no doubt, but if I need to start studying musical concepts that actually directly translate to the stuff that I'm writing. Modal scales, yeah. See, like, I understand, like, modes and scales and intervals and, like, why chords are constructed the way they are and why they sound the way they do and all that. I just don't have, like, I just can't name and list off the names of chords or common chord progressions or have the scales memorized, you know, like playing on a keyboard or something. It would, like, take a very long time of me actually thinking about what notes I need to play because I haven't internalized it through practice, right? Kind of interesting. I'm gonna record that little sub pattern right there. It's like, that would be like a cool, like, B section or something. It gets, like, really, really, like, minimal. I'm already, like, planning out B sections, but I don't have fucking shit. So what did we have here? And then let's get, what we got? Udo Bubble Perks. These guys are fun. Oh, and then this guy, let's randomize the skin. Okay, for sure. That was the thing in some language I don't know. Looks like Spanish. No. Orchestration treatise. Treatise? How do you pronounce that? I don't even know. But adding that. Principles of Orchestration, 1913. Okay. Sick. Yeah. This, like, looks like exactly kind of what I was talking about. Neat. Also, question, is my stream dropping out randomly for, like, 10 seconds at a time? Is that a thing that's happening on your end? Alright, I just changed my fucking internet a couple days ago. And it's, like, stays to the VOD. It's not like, oh god. I hate dealing with, like, networking and stuff like that, but yeah, I need to fix that. Because, like, the stream is just, like, dropping out and dying for a bit, and then even when you rewatch it on the VOD, you just, like, it just skips, like, 10 seconds at a time. kind of like this. It's a little silly. Why does it get really loud there? Weird. And then, let's make a wavetable. Chords. Why not? Do scale. F. I don't know. I do not know. Hungarian minor. Why not? Sounds like shit. I do not know. Okay, maybe let's go to the sub. No, man. I just don't have the juice right now. I'm just hating all of this. Yeah, I don't know. We can go back to like some weird sound design thing. Didn't I have? No, I think I deleted all that. Yeah. What do I want to do? Alright, I'm just opening up a project file because I'm on like some weird writer's block shit the past couple days and it's annoying. So yeah, let's see. I think this thing's kind of cool. Maybe we can expand this. Here, this is like an 8 or 16 bar loop. And I don't know. It's kind of promising maybe, I think, if I remember correctly. It's just drum and bass. It's just like a drum and bass drum loop thrown over a thing. And it's got some little squiggly dudes on top. Should be fun. It's a vibe. I just picked it up and have been producing for like 6-ish years, right? 4, 5, 6, yeah, 6 years and like 3 months. Yeah, no worries. I went to a couple raves and I was like, wow, I really want to make bro step and trap music. So I pirated Ableton and then made music for a while, and then eventually paid for it and stopped pirating. And I just kind of just figured shit out. Watched a lot of tutorials and then just Yeah. Though technically I did have a electronic music minor when I went to university. But honestly, like even though like 95% of all the shit that I learned in the minor was stuff I'd already learned on my own just through Google, really. I mean, I have been to Mexico, not like playing there or something, but yeah, Mexico's cool. It's been a while since I'm there. Okay, so first things first, I need to replace this whole drum loop so I can actually mess around with it. Or at the very least, I need to like cut it up. So just like get my own little kick area, and then the snare. Take all the snares out. Take the kick there. It's not. I love it. Yeah. You do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm in a weird state of mind. I'm just not feeling it. I'm like trying to force myself. I don't know, the past like month has been super productive for me for music, and so I'm trying to keep that ball rolling, but it's starting to stop, which is annoying. All right, this is here. One more song, I'm trying one more song, and then if I still feel hollow and dead inside, then I'm just gonna end the stream. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, this is just like a thing with being an artist, I think. There's just highs and lows. Sometimes you have more creativity, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes you're like drained or whatever, and you just have to like find. It sucks when you want to be creative and then you can't, you know? Or at least like it sucks when you don't feel the desire to, and then you're just like kind of neglecting this hobby or passion, but you're still doing other things. And there's another thing when it's all you're thinking about, but you're just disappointing yourself, you know? Not for a living. I'm working as a audio systems engineer thing. I'm interning right now at Dolby, which is like somewhat related because it's all about like fucking psychoacoustics and audio engineering and stuff. Like some of it's kind of relevant, but no, this is just like a hobby, really. I mean, I have a Patreon. I'm making like $200 a month from it. Whoa. So that like pays for gas, which is cool. It's pretty cool. And then it's like shows that, oh, this has potential to become more lucrative. So would like to definitely make this make music for a living. That's the dream. Absolutely. But yeah. Go for it. I'll take a listen. How the fuck do I... Whoa. Change the panning location of all this. I don't like that it's all playing in the left. I want it more centered, or at least I want... Whoa. Or I just want to, like, pan them differently. So, what's up with that? Edit, FX, beats. Expect it to be here, right? There's an M. I don't know what M does. I don't know, I'm just gonna mono everything, I guess. YouTube chat might... I don't know how to fix this, but I think the YouTube chat won't let you post links in it. Kind of sucks, actually. It's, like, really not good. Maybe we should switch... I was gonna say maybe I should, like, change to Twitch, but, I already have, like, all my subscribers here, so that wouldn't make sense. But if you wanna, if you want me to listen to it, you can... try sending it to me over Discord, I guess. If you want to like join the Discord channel, you can message me on Instagram. I have the same name. You can ping it to me. The water splashing, it's a mix of stuff. Yeah, this is like sampling. Well, this is like sampling some weird stuff, but here, this guy. Yeah, I'm really happy with this one. Like, it sounds like it's going above your head, you know? Like, it's like going all the way around. So this is one of the things that I actually learned at my job at Dolby, because, you know, we do a lot of, like, cool psychoacoustic shit. And I'm trying to make a YouTube video on this, but I'm fucking lazy. But, essentially... Where? Oh, did I not do it? Maybe I didn't do it. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, I'm totally tripping. Anyways, there is a... If you want to make water droplet sounds, here, I'll show you real quick. Basically, all you need, it's really simple, is a sine wave and pitch bending controls. So you could just take operator, and then you... let's just take that. Get an arpeggiator. Right, and we got this. And then you can turn on LFO. Right, that's already like kind of, let's change the tuning mode to fixed. Right, and then we assign the LFO to this, and then we make this LFO random. And then we make it like wiggle super fast. Right, and then you just adjust the attack. And then bam. And then you got delay and stuff. You can add like FM if you want to like change the timbre of it, especially for like the impact. So we'll map this guy to this guy. Maybe this thing. Basically I'm using a sampler. And the sampler, so like if I take... The sample that I was using is some glitched up thing that I made. It's this guy, right? So it's a common technique I do, but take a sampler, and then you have all your sounds. Right? They're all super good. I made that by basically just fucking with warp modes, repitching, and then I'm putting formant filters on it. And then I just took all the best sounds I made from that and combined it into one little audio file. And then so you take that, you throw it in the sampler, you set the sampler on slice mode, and then you go in the sampler, and then you just fucking set it on narrow, and then you scribble. And then you can set, did I have this on poly? No, I didn't, but you can adjust the fade in and fade out. You set this on poly so that multiple samples will play over each other. And then you can like work this, stretch it out, repitch it. And then for the cool stereo imaging stuff, this is like a rack I made. I have a whole hour-long YouTube tutorial on how to make this exact rack, but it's just basically like a binaural panner, so it's got some like cool... Basically, it pans shit left and right by not using hard panning, but by using delays. So you can see the delay here, left ear is delayed more than the right ear, therefore it's going to sound like it's on the right. At that point, at least. And then there's also a bunch of filtering and stuff. So like this guy is a head shadow pan, which emulates how your left ear will shadow your right ear when something is, or like your head will create an acoustic shadow when something is around. Okay, fuck yeah. Good, yeah, I feel like that is one of my less watched videos, and it's the one I'm like most proud of. So I'm glad to hear that. That's cool. So yeah, just like mixing that and then just fucking making a collage of samples. Like a lot of the stuff that I do is instead of like being really precise in sculpting one single like one-shot bass sound. Uh, you know, like a lot of people just like have several individual instances of serum and then just like sculpt the whole thing and then spend all their time on that and move to next and move to the next. I just like kind of combine like a billion little tiny glitchy sounds and try to smack them all together, and then hopefully if you do it right then it sounds like a whole new sound. So like that thing sounds pretty cool. But yeah, if you like that video, I have a new one I'm working on where here, I'll give you a little teaser. Basically, I figured out how to kind of do heights also, and I didn't talk about that in the video because I didn't know how to do it then. But I got this guy, which is, I made this in Max MSP. It's just a map, like a multi-mapper thing. But, yeah, you can move things around using coordinates, and then the coordinates get converted into angles as well as height and stuff. So there's this Z, which is like, it doesn't work perfectly well depending on the sound that you're using, because it needs to have high frequency content, because it's basically boosting certain bands between like 8 and 11 kilohertz, which emulates how your ear will boost things when they're above or below your head. But you can get some cool stuff. And there's also, yeah, this has basically all the features from the other thing, but now there's this cool UI associated with it. Like I thought that does sound to me like it's going up. It kind of sounds like it's maybe not the sound. Oh, you know what? I think I need yeah, I think that's a little bit better. It works better on some sounds than others, which is only real sad part, but it's really difficult to emulate. But yeah, then you can just like if I delete this, you can just like, which is a hoot. And it sounds also good on, where'd the bubble guy go? Wherever I was making the bubbles. Yeah, it looked like I did. Anyways, yeah. Oh wait, this will sound better if I add erosion, probably. Let's erode it. Yeah, I need to learn more about Max. I don't know. I have a couple really cool ideas that I would love to implement, but one of them I don't even think is possible to do in Max. At least like as far as I could tell, no one's done it before, and everyone who's tried never figured it out. But I want a sample you're using, so you can have. I just want to be able to map like the position of certain formants to other components in audio. Yeah, so like this guy right here, I think sounds so cool. Like I think a lot of the like weird binaural techniques and stuff that I talk about in that video are especially good. Well, they're only really good for ear candy because you don't want to be doing weird binaural shit. Conceptual processing, yeah. So I remember, why did I learn that originally? Was it also to make the formant trying? Maybe that was also trying to make formant Yeah, I think that's when I was trying to originally, this was like a year and a half ago, I first had the idea and wanted to make a formant tracker. And so like mellocepstral coefficients or whatever, studied all of that, spent hours studying it, and then turned out that it wasn't actually fully relevant. It's more so for artificial intelligence processing. So, I mean, you could train an artificial intelligence to track performance, but that's not going to be implementable in Max MSP. I'm fairly confident about that. So the other way to do it is using linear predictive coding, which is like a whole other can of worms that doesn't actually also seems to not really be doable in Max MSP. So I was wondering, like, maybe I don't know. I had an idea that I never fully implemented. I don't think it would work very well. I want to. It just needs to work kind of well. Like the goal is if I could track formants, right? And then I say like ow, and then it tracks all the formants in ow, and then I can map that to different bandpass filters on a squelch, and then the squelch can also have pitch tracking for when I say ow, and then I can smoothly transition between synthesizer squelch and actual human voice. It's like almost kind of like a vocoder in effect, but then I can smoothly transition between shit and have the synthesizer recreate the sound of the voice, and then I can just twist the knob and then make it fucking turn into other stuff. How cool would that be if there's like someone rapping and then like as like a percussive like element it like transformed into other sounds but smoothly. It didn't just like cut, you know? And that could be super cool. I think there's a certain fucking who's that one guy? Symbolico has a song that kind of does what I'm talking about. But this would be like a cool rack to do it. Let me see. Doubler 2 of Foreman. What the fuck is Doubler 2? Swear to God, if this works, I'm gonna lose my mind. Doubler 2. Game changing signal on desktop app. What the fuck? Never heard of this. $150. Works in any DAW. Voice to MIDI workflow. Yo. This has potential. God damn it. My phone is getting blown up. Da, da, da. Okay, I'll look into this. I'm not certain, but if this actually has like mappable where the fuck is my stream? It has 4 format directions, dimensions that track your voice, 4 axis of format control. Now, can I map that to knobs? Can I map that outside of the VST? If I could do that, then holy shit. That's pretty much exactly what I'm looking for. Because I pretty much came to the conclusion that I would have to like write like from scratch, learn C++ and do a thing. Okay. Dude, this is huge. What the fuck? Anyways, there's a let me find the Symbolico song. There's a cool this guy.
See, auras will become a multi-sensory experience.
It's coming up. I think it's up here. Like it's not exactly it, but like it's where the voice goes, then it like cuts out, and then a squelch plays at almost the same format location. So yeah. Thing is, I don't know C++, and I'm a lazy fuck, so I'm like trying to avoid doing it, but it would totally be worth my time, and it would teach me like a lot. And then I could theoretically sell the plugin afterwards, and that would be cool. So yeah. But yeah, okay, that would be huge. Trying to think of what I feel like there was something we were talking about before the format tracker thing. Yeah, money. That's what's up. Yeah, well, I was thinking, I don't know. I'm not gonna sell the super shitty Max for what is it, the XYZ, yeah, XYZ map thing. because it's just, I don't know, it feels super hacky and it uses up like all the CPU. Like it is very, very CPU intensive. Um, and also it is just a giant rack of Ableton effects that's just controlled by this. And then I don't know, the coding is like super shit. I'll probably put it on my Patreon though. That's effectively selling it and putting it behind a paywall. But oh, I broke it. I broke it. But if you want to see my beautiful, beautiful max patching skills, we got this guy. Oh yeah, look at that. It's actually not as terribly organized as I remember, though some of it is really bad. Like what the fuck is this? And then there's got oh this guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this. Look at this cabling. What Patreon is, but anyone can just like subscribe to my Patreon and then immediately grab everything and then unsubscribe. So yeah, though I do feel a little bit bad because I'm fairly certain like most of the money I get is just people that forget to unsubscribe and then don't check because I'm like, dude, I haven't uploaded anything new in 5 months. Why are you still giving me money? But I won't. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they just are supporting because they like the live streams or whatever. Pitch map, max for live. Not really just a resonator type filter bank. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I tried so my idea for what I was gonna my super hacky thing in maximum speed, which I really don't think would work at all, was I was gonna track where fundamental is, and then from the fundamental it'll calculate you can track the fundamental in every individual harmonic of something, right? And so I was gonna like find some voice sample and then track location. I'm gonna track every single harmonic and fundamental, and then compute like find the amplitude of every single thing, and then find out how try to normalize it relative to like a saw wave, something that's uniform, and then find the difference between the two, and then try to calculate where there's like maximums and minimums to determine where there might be like formant peaks for like filter peaks. If that makes sense. Because like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if that was explained very well, but and I don't think it would work very well, but it might work in certain contexts. And really, I just want to be able to have like a workflow to take a sound and transform shit into that sound or use it. Or just like if I could just map my voice to map all the formants to different parameters in a synth and then just speak into a microphone, that could be really cool. And I want to do sine wave speech, which like you can do it very painfully and slowly. Sine wave speech. So do you know what that said? If you've never heard this before, you probably have no idea what that said. But like, it's this weird phenomenon where once you like understand what the voice is saying, then it clicks and you understand all of it forever afterwards.
The man read the newspaper at lunchtime.
So to do that, you need to do format tracking, and then you just like assign a sine wave to every single individual format. I got a message from Elder. Howdy. You can send the song if you like, and then I can review it on the screen. Like a tool for creating components for an AI to use. I think looks like my stream died for a second. Yeah, my understanding is that you use it to like train artificial intelligence on voice data, and it's just creating components that you can feed into a neural network, but I don't think it actually is useful. I spent like hours researching it and trying to understand it just to come to the conclusion that like it didn't actually do what I wanted it to do. Unless you're going to do something with AI and voices, I think it's useful for constructing or understanding voices because it essentially I think it like takes a all harmonic content for like a wave and kind of condenses it into one single thing. So like a saw wave in a frequency spectrum would have frequencies all the way up to infinity, where on the Mel-Cepstral coefficient on the cepstrum, it will condense it all into just one single frequency, or quefrency, because they named it stupid shit. But so like it's that way so that it's much easier to parse through on like a wave basis. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. But I think those components, while they are like they do describe a thing and you're able to train a model to understand it and be able to use it, I don't I'm not sure if I don't see how you could use that musically aside from training like a musical AI. But I haven't looked super deep into it. But that was just my understanding, was that it's like a tool for audio processing voices for artificial intelligence. All right. Yeah, exactly. So I think it's like a good way to differentiate between stuff in like a very busy spectrum, maybe? Oh no, that doesn't quite. I don't know. I don't know. At least I know the components themselves, I think, aren't very usable when you create Mel-Cepstral frequency components. What's up, Hoopla? We're talking about Mel-Cepstral frequency components. I wonder if a synthesizer could be synthesizing audio from the cepstral domain with parameters relating to that domain, like additive and the que. So is it quefrency? It's quefrency. It has to be. It has to be quefrency because it sounds funnier. Wonder. I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I know I've like played like in Maximus P. I like took Mel-Cepstral coefficients of a thing and then just played it into the DAC just to see what it sounded like, and it was just like garbled noise. But I'm sure there's some like further processing that you could do to make it maybe usable. Oh, something I also really want to do, or like get, I'm sure this just exists, is just like voice scrambling, which I think is pretty easy. And no, you got to say que. Come on, it's quefrency. That's how it's spelled. I find it hilarious that just like if you discover or invent like a mathematical tool, you just get to name it anything. You can like there's no grad students. I could be talking on my ass, but I think some grad students were like, "Oh, what happens if we assign a cosine transformation to an FFT, and then what should we call it?" And we're like, "Let's call it a cepstrum instead of a spectrum, and let's instead of filtering it, you call it you lifter it, and instead of frequency, it's quefrency." And then they're like, "Yeah, fuck it. No one's ever gonna read this paper or take it seriously." And then it turned out it was actually mathematically useful, and so now it's a whole field of study, and everyone has to use these terms unironically, and I find that hilarious. Um, yeah. Oh man, it is $150. But if it does the thing that I want, if I can actually do fucking performance tracking with this, that'll be huge. Though I'm surprised I haven't found. Because I've done a lot of research and no one has ever pointed me to this online, but convert your voice into a live MIDI controller. Yeah, that sounds like it does what the fuck I want it to do. Crazy. Yeah, well, it's not necessarily an inversion, right? You're just doing a cosine transformation of it, which also I didn't even know cosine transformations were a thing. I'm a math major, and I've never even fucked with that. I literally did FFT as my thesis, but um it's like such a weird niche application of math and then just turned out to be useful. Oh, they don't have a free trial? Oh shit. I was definitely going to use that to determine if I wanted to use it at all. Alright, let's check out this drop over here. And then I'm going to go get dinner with a friend. And then I have to call my mom. She called me earlier. And I totally just hung up on her because I was streaming. So, yeah. No, it's a cosine transformation of an FFT, I think. I know there's a cosine transformation at some point. MFCCs? The coefficients that collectively make up... Yeah. Null frequency septral coefficients are coefficients that collectively they're derived. Difference between a cepstrum and a Mel frequency cepstrum is that in MFC, frequency bands are equally spaced on the Mel scale, which approximates the human auditory systems more closely than linearly spaced frequency bands use a normal spectrum. Okay, you do it by taking a FFT, map the powers of the spectrum obtained above onto the Mel scale. I don't know why it's fucking weird. We need to like just normalize. Stop using different scaling. Using triangular overlapping windows or alternatively cosine overlapping windows. Take the logs of the powers at each of the Mel frequencies. Take the discrete cosine transformation as if it were a signal. So you take the log of the powers at each of the Mel frequencies. I don't even know what the fuck that means really. And then you do all that, and then you get numbers, and then those numbers are useful for feeding into an AI. Yeah. Who would have thought? Anyways, yeah, from all of that, I don't think any of this is actually really useful unless you are gonna train a thing. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. That'd be cool if I'm wrong. Oh, I do remember I wanted to get rid of, there were some little bleep bloops that happened right at this drop that I wanted to get rid of. Let's do that before I forget. This guy. It is spooky. I mean, hey, if you can do some sound design with it, regardless of how useful it is, you get to feel smart and cool for doing it. So like, if you just take an MFCC and then output it through your DAC using like Max and you just get noise, that could be your noise that you made with a really cool mathematical method. Now, what if we, let's take this guy, I don't know. Take care, man. Aw, from Canada. Aw. Alright. Enjoy your dinner and the rest of your night. Thanks for tuning in. if you're still here, do you know how the fuck... Oh, wait, is that it? No. How the fuck do I change, like, the panning of stuff? I don't like how the fucking hat is, like, all the way to the left. It's not cool, man. Super, super uncool. How do I look at the drum kit? Isn't there like a cool view where I just like stare at... Did I do something? I feel like it's not... Oh no, I haven't... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, still not... I mean, this is definitely a step in the right direction, because I remember before, my main beef with the song was that the drums in this last part were just, like, lacking a little bit. Like, I just wanted to add just, like, a tiny, tiny bit of more air, high-end hat, fucking percussion to it, but, like, it was really difficult to do that without overdoing it. So I think the addictive drums thing is definitely the right way. Here, let's open up this guy again before I go to bed. And then, yeah, and then my friend should be here in like 15 minutes. So I should do all that. Okay. See what we got again. yeah, that's good enough. That's something. Yeah, added some things here. Cleaned up some stuff. I don't know, some mixing. Alright, yeah, I'm going to bed. No, I'm not going to bed. I'm sorry. I am gonna go get dinner with a friend, and, what else am I doing? And then going to bed, right, yeah. So, sounds good. Thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, I feel like I've been kind of a Debbie Downer the past couple streams, so I'm gonna try to work on that. But yeah, all right, everyone take care, and